There we go. Call the meeting to order. Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Otte.
Here.
Trustee Klinger.
I'd like to make a
Trustee
motion.
Wait, she calls.
Trustee Pecora. Trustee Fiorito.
Here.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Here.
I'd like to make a motion to excuse Trustee Klinger from tonight's meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
We don't need a vote. Okay.
Just say one thing.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it. Do we have any correspondence? Okay, next item of business is approval of the minutes from the January 11th, 2022 meeting. Is there a motion on the minutes?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Otte.
Yes.
Trustee Pecora, Trustee Fiorito.
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item of business is the treasurer's report and approval of bills for the period from January 7th, 2022 through February 3rd, 2022. Fiorito Scholarship Fund, $36,000. General Assistance Fund, $13,207.28. General Fund, $472,537.68. Highway Fund, $2,365.48. Highway Equipment and Building Fund, excuse me. Needy Fund, none. Road and Bridge Fund, $148,381.25. Sewer and Water Fund, $716,549.07. Next item reports, the General Assistance Report, be placed on file.
Make a motion.
Oh, yeah, make a motion to approve the bill. Sorry about that.
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the bills? Call the roll.
Trustee Otte.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito.
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Supervisor's report, the General Assistance Report will be placed on file. Report from the Highway Commissioner.
Highway Commissioner, ordinance HO 2022-1, repealing Chapter 3, abandoned inoperable vehicles of Title 3, Public Health, Safety, and Protection of the Town of Leyden Town Code, and adopting new Chapter 3, Public Ways, Property Maintenance Code. And from the desk of Mike Losurdo, Public Works Department, streets were plowed and salted with no issues during both snow events. Crews fixed 16 water main breaks since the last board meeting. Busy time there. The majority of water main breaks were weather related. New front gate was installed last week and completed a project at the pump house with the new SCADA system upgrade.
And the Assessor's Report.
This assessor's report for the meeting of 2/08/22. 2021 first installment tax bills will be mailed in due date of March 1st, 2022. They are available to view and pay online at the cookcountytreasurers.com. The assessor's office still has not sent the 2021 appeals results. Hopefully soon. The Board of Review will open for 2021 as soon as the assessor certifies length. All 2020 exemptions will auto-renew for 2021 unless there was a sale or a death. The Cook County Assessor will be sending out letters to all properties stating the exemptions that they will receive for 2021. Taxpayers who are born in 1956 are eligible for senior exemption. Taxpayers born in 1956 or earlier could be eligible for a senior freeze if their total household income for 220 is less than $65,000. We also have processed and entered 472 municipality permits and 21 certificate of errors. That's all I have.
Thank you, and for the record, to add to the assessor, the township has filed their annual affidavits for exempt property, and they've been placed on file with the clerk. Mr. Administrator.
Thank you. In your packet, I'm asking for approval of Title III, which would now be called Property Maintenance Code. It simply merges all our property codes under other titles under one title. I ask for approval of Title V, which is just simply making technical changes with some clerical language that Judy and I have noticed that need to be cleared up. I also ask for approval of Resolution R2022-5, which is the intergovernmental agreement between Leyden Township and the Franklin Park District to conduct youth athletic leagues. Lastly, I just want to thank Mike and Tony, Bucky, and the public works staff for their hard work, water main breaks, and clearing our streets for the last 2 snowstorms. So, job well done, gentlemen. My report.
Thank you. Trustees, any reports from trustees?
Trustee report. Mr. Supervisor, I'd like to ask that the senior services, the human services, and community relations, the community center reports be filed with the clerk.
Mr. Supervisor, I'd like the water collection reports through January 31st, 2022 be placed on file with the clerk also, and that's all I have.
Okay. Are they gonna do code enforcement? Yes.
What?
To the code enforcement, because Pecora usually does it. Item 8.
I'd like all the township code enforcement reports be filed with the clerk.
Thank you. Any other reports? Hearing none, we'll move on to unfinished business. There being no unfinished business, we'll move on to new business. First item of new business is a resolution of the Board of Trustees of Leyden Township in recognition and profound appreciation of distinguished service by Michelle Eidzer. Would Melissa please come forward and read it into the record?
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Supervisor. This is a resolution of the Board of Trustees of Leyden Township in recognition and in profound appreciation of the distinguished service by Michelle Eidzer. Whereas Michelle Eidzer has been a part of the Leyden Township community for her entire life as a resident and through public service. And whereas Michelle grew up in Schiller Park, Illinois, and graduated from East Leyden High School in 1990. And whereas Michelle Eidzer served as an employee of Leyden Township since June 5th, 1995. And whereas Michelle Eidzer started her career as the Youth Services Coordinator at Leyden Township's field office in Elmwood Park. And whereas Michelle Eidzer began serving as the finance officer at the town hall in Franklin Park in 1996. And whereas in April of 2000, Michelle Eidzer coordinated the move of Leyden Township's town hall from 10200 West Grand Avenue to 2501 North Manheim, creating a new campus of Leyden Township facilities. And whereas Michelle Eidzer supported multiple supervisors and was instrumental in the budget planning and implementation of renovations at Leyden Township's town hall and the construction of Leyden Township's community center. And whereas, in addition to her role as finance officer, Michelle Eidzer served as the office manager and Freedom of Information Act officer, and in 2020 earned accreditation as a SHRM certified professional in human resources. And whereas Michelle Eidzer was visible throughout the township at Leyden Township Senior Services and special events, and aided in the success of many senior luncheons, the annual Trek to the Wreck 5K, and Leyden Township's annual tree lighting ceremony. And whereas Michelle Eidzer served on Leyden Township's golf outing committee and scholarship committee. And whereas Michelle Eidzer organized the creation of Leyden Township's community food pantry and 501c3 status. And whereas Michelle Iser has worked with various agencies and organizations to secure funding for Leyden Township's community through grants and fundraising opportunities. And whereas Michelle Iser has faithfully and with honor, integrity, and great distinction served the residents of Leyden Township for 26 years. Whereas the Supervisor, the Highway Commissioner, and the Board of Trustees of Leyden Township wish to thank Michelle Iser for her many contributions to Leyden Township. And now, therefore, be it resolved that the Town Supervisor, Highway Commissioner, and Board of Trustees of Leyden Township, Cook County, Illinois, hereby express their gratitude to Michelle Iser for her 26 years of service to Leyden Township, for her valued leadership and counsel, and for all that she has contributed to the town of Leyden. And be it further resolved that the Town Supervisor, Highway Commissioner, and Board of Trustees wish Michelle Iser continued success in all her endeavors and express our hope for her continued health, happiness, and prosperity. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be presented to Michelle Iser as a token of our respect today, February 8, 2022. Congratulations, Michelle.
You have to vote on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there needs to be a vote. Just kidding, we're not gonna pass it.
I don't know. Is there a motion on the floor regarding this resolution?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, would the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Otte.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito.
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes.
Now it's
Now,
Okay, congratulations. Any others?
Oh, man, you guys are choking me up. Thank you very much.
We also have another gift for you if you want to open that up.
Okay.
what is that?
I don't know what this could be.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's something, I think.
Facebook Live.
you cannot strike David.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. Just one. Oh, man, this is good wrapping. Very nice, thank you so much. So I prepared a little something here, let's see if I can get through this. So I would like to begin by saying that there hasn't been a day in more than 26 years that I didn't want to come to work because I love my job and enjoyed working with each and every one of you. You have been my second family. You have supported me in both my career here and in my personal life, and I have truly been blessed. My career at Leyden Township has been both challenging and rewarding. I have always strived to do my best. It has been a privilege to be part of such a great team which has achieved so many accomplishments that we can be proud of. It is important for me to thank some people as I head into my retirement. First, I would like to thank my husband Dave for always supporting me when I was consumed with work. And thank you to my family for your love and support. I would like to thank our former supervisor, Bradley Stevens, for hiring me. Thank you, Brad, for believing in me all those years ago. Christina Monaco for being my right hand and my right brain. Appreciate all of your hard work and your support that you've given me throughout the years. I could not have done it without you. Thank you to Jamie Losurdo, Mike Losurdo, Tony Bianchi, Patty Marino, who already retired, Big Joe, Melissa Buckovitz, for your dedication, friendship, and support. To Jimmy Caporusso and Denise Gutierrez for joining the township and making this such a smooth transition. And to all my coworkers, past and present, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Most of all, I would like to thank Supervisor Biscaglio and the town board for the honor and privilege to work here and to serve our community. I am looking forward to this new chapter in my life and to spending time with family and friends. Thank you for this proclamation, and thank you for your support and friendship for the last 26 years. I will miss you all. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'll let you finish the meeting now. Thank you.
At this time, I want to jump back to the roll call for a second, and I would entertain a motion to excuse trustee Pecora, who had a work emergency and was held over at work.
So moved.
So,
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it. Next item is a resolution authorizing intergovernmental agreement to conduct youth athletic activities.
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito,
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item of business is resolution authorizing the execution of agreement with the Community Economic Development Association of Cook County. Is there a motion on it?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved in second. Is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito,
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item, resolution of the town of Leyden authorizing certain individuals to be signatories on certain town of Leyden bank accounts. Is there a motion on that?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito,
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item, an ordinance amending Title III, Public Safety, Public Health, Safety, and Protection of the Town of Leyden Code, et cetera, et cetera. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito,
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item of business is an ordinance amending sections of Title V, Water and Sewer System of the Town of Leyden Code. Is there a motion on that?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito.
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item of business is a disconnection request for 10814 West Grand. That's for disconnection of water and sewer services.
Yes. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yes.
Trustee Fiorito,
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Next item of business, public comment. Anything anybody else has to say? Or have we heard enough today?
You've heard enough. That's it.
Since there is no other business before us, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Been moved and seconded.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Addie.
Yeah.
Trustee Fiorito,
Yes.
Supervisor Biscaglio.
Yes. Meeting stands adjourned.